What's up, guys? Jermaine here. How y'all doing? So, wanted to do a live stream, this morning, talk to you guys about like what's going on with real estate market as well as stock market. And yesterday was a historic day for the market because we actually hit 30,000, in the Dow, which it took us a long time to get there. We flirted with it for a while, but ultimately, the Dow finally got to 30,000 points. And, it just seemed like it took us so long to like get there, get to that point with all the volatility that was going on in the market, everything that was going on with the trade war, the elections, and also the fact that, it seems like Wall Street and a lot of investors, including myself, have warmed up to the idea of a Biden administration. Now, I know I've said previously that a Biden administration could potentially be bad for the economy, but that was also factoring, the idea that we had potentially we're going to see a blue wave taking over everything, where the Democrats will have full control over everything, and a lot of the plans that Biden want to do as far as raising our taxes, our corporate taxes, income taxes, and all stuff like that would have hurt the economy. But because the fact we didn't see a big blue wave and Biden wouldn't have the um, control that he would to all those things, it kind of becomes a good thing to where you have a president now in office who would essentially not be so quick to say things on Twitter, be outlandish on Twitter, and to, just wake up at 6 a.m. and just start saying, hey, I'm going to slap tariffs on China, or I'm thinking about doing this, or I want to do that. And then it immediately has impacts on the market. And it kind of makes investors, like wary on what to do, where to go. With Biden, you have more, you know, a clear direction on where you want to go, on what you want to do. And also, you know, I mean, it's clear that oil companies like Exxon, Chevron, they're going to suffer under Biden, but they have been suffering for a long time. But the companies that are going to do good are companies like Tesla, which I actually started reinvesting back into Tesla. I mean, I did before the stock split, and I took profits. But then once it became clear that Tesla was going to be introduced into the S&P 500, and then I saw how much money the S&P 500 would have to allocate to buying Tesla shares. Yeah, it can only go up. I don't think all of that has been priced into Tesla yet. I still think Tesla has room to grow. And if you notice, like on those days where the market essentially was down, Tesla was still climbing. It didn't climb as high as it should have, but that was because the market was down. But then when you see the days where the market actually rose and went up, Tesla rose dramatically, and it still has room to grow, I believe. So, a couple trades that I've done, I've taken some money off the table, um, and very heavy on Tesla. Dumped an additional 30 grand into Tesla a few days ago, and just now I'm up like about, I believe, like 28% on Tesla, because I think overall, since it's been announced that they were going into the S&P 500, they're up about 36% now. So that's that. And the Dow, I mean, sky's the limit on it. 30,000 out today. We're expecting a pullback. The job numbers wasn't as pretty as they should have been. They, worse than what they were expecting. And I think that alone is expected. And that's only because, yeah, we got a situation where economies are shutting back down. And I do believe once Biden does get into office, I think something that he is going to do and put in place is a mandatory lockdown of about 4 to 6 weeks, which, I mean, as an investor, I don't really like, but I think that is something that the country may need just to get this pandemic under control. Because, I mean, we're at the point now where we're seeing over 200,000 new cases per day throughout the country, and that doesn't even include like the major cities like New York, LA. Like New York, I think we're at like a 3% rolling average, which isn't, good, but it's not as bad as what it, could have been or what it was back during the height of it for us. So, something to keep in mind. Plus, being that we're hitting 200,000 new cases, it's kind of scary. It just shows where we are headed, especially, we're heading into the winter months. Also, we're heading into, holiday season where family and friends gather, and, it could potentially be super spreader events. So, other than that, do want to discuss real estate. Real estate, from what I'm seeing, is extremely difficult. And I mean, I've been looking, as you know, I did a video as I'm leaving New York. I've been looking to leave New York. I'm looking to go to Florida, but also I do want to buy a property here in New York, but not in New York City, but like out in the suburbs. And there is absolutely no inventory on the market, nothing at all. I mean, I did a search out on Long Island for the criteria of what I'm looking for, and only 4 houses came up. One of them has already been sold, and I mean, these houses are selling within days. So the market, definitely a buyer's market. I mean, definitely a seller's market right now. I mean, if you're selling real estate right now, kudos to you. This is a good time. You can pretty much get whatever you want, especially if you've been holding on to your real estate for a while. If you're buying, only thing I can say is good luck, because I'm having an extremely difficult time trying to find anything right now. And, I'm just going to be patient, just going to keep cash on the sideline so that way when the deal comes, I can execute. And, I'm going to keep building in my Tesla position, especially if I see a pullback. I'm got more cash. I'm going to dump in there. And, you know, Tesla is now my number one position out of all my stocks. One day I want to do a portfolio analysis and go over all my stocks that I hold, with you guys. I might do that during this week. Let me know what you guys think about that. Um, so yeah, Dow's hit 30,000. Today was looking at a little pullback. The real estate market is tough right now, but we'll see what happens in the coming months. A lot of these restrictions and stuff to where the foreclosures and evictions are coming due. So it is still possible you can see a mass exodus of foreclosures. You know, so would be good for investors, but not good for you know homeowners because they could lose their homes. So let me know what you guys think. I'll upload a video later on, but I just wanted to do a quick live stream this morning to go over everything with you guys, talk about the markets and stuff and real estate, and let me know what you guys think about all this. Talk to you later. Bye.